All right, serious question, y'all. For people in a relationship, me and my boyfriend always get in a fight over money, bro. Okay, mind you, I'm not broke. I'm not broke. I am broke right now. You feel what I'm saying? But I make good money is what I'm trying to say. And all my money goes into my bills. It's just after all my money goes into my bills, I usually have nothing left. So I picked up 3 jobs, right? But my boyfriend didn't like that I was working the 3 jobs because he felt like I wasn't around my kid as much, which doesn't make any sense. But anyways, nevertheless, um, I had to quit a 3rd job because getting a sitter was becoming a little bit difficult because everybody started working in the evenings. So, anyways, me and him always get an argument over cash. And mind you, I'm only ever asking for cash on my off days. Like, if I'm paid, I'm good, right? On my off days, though, I do be asking him for cash. And I'm not talking about like hundreds of dollars. I'm talking about 10, 20, maybe 50. And majority of the time, it's to be put back into the house, right? Or it's to be put to good use. Like, I'm not asking him to get my hair done. I'm not asking him to get my nails done. He doesn't even get any of that stuff done for me. Like, he does none of that for me. Like, if he does something for me, I have to ask for it. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't feel like that's right. And I get mad because every time I ask him for money, he wants to explode or have some type of reaction that just triggers me. And I just want to know, like, do you females ask your man for money, and how is that transaction? Like, is it a fight? Is it normal to ask your man for money? Like, how much money does he give you? You know what I'm saying? Does he treat you to get your hair and nails done? Like, my man literally does nothing but keep his money to himself. Like, and it's annoying, and he's very Mr. Krabs, and I don't like that. And I don't know if that makes me sound shallow or whatever the case may be, but no, I want to marry a provider, and I feel like providers, will help out. And also, he doesn't like to talk about his finances, bro. How are we supposed to be getting married in the future if you can't even have a simple conversation about finances with me? It's always turning into I'm being money hungry. But it's like, I'm realistic, bro. We need to know our budget. How much are we able to spend? Am I wrong?
I swear this reminds me of my youth when I was trained by 2 of the greatest masters of manipulation. The first person was my uncle. He always taught me to read between the lines. The second was my mother, and me and my brother coined a phrase called word games, where it ain't what she said, you have to focus on the things she omitted. And it sounds bad. This young lady does a great job painting her boyfriend in a bad light. But let's pay attention to what she omits. Let's read between the lines. First thing she said clearly was all her money goes into her bills. So what exactly is his money going into? She only asks for money on her off days, because on her payday she good, of course. And I'm not talking about hundreds of dollars, 10, 20, 30, 50 here. Lady, that adds up. And when it's time to repay, oh, it's to be put to good use. I put it in the house. I ain't gonna say no name, but I know a certain lady in my life. Master manipulation. Used to ask me for money. Then when it's time to pay up, oh, I spent it on your daughter. I spent it on your kids. Now, how about you give me my money back? And I spend what I want on my own children. And to top it all off, she wants to know, check my books so she know how much she's willing to spend. What? Don't you sound entitled? Now let's count the things that she didn't admit to. She didn't admit to how much money he put into the house and how many bills he paid. She didn't acknowledge if she gives him money in return, because it seems like he don't ask her for nothing. And the other thing she didn't admit to was whether those kids were his or not. But I'm supposed to open the books so you can spend, and you calling me crusty crab dude? When I might be saving for a house, dude, don't marry this chick. She more concerned about her hair and nails and milking you dry than planning for the future and getting on social media and exposing herself. Stupid.